champion just a few weeks ago, because Moritz Neuhausen is now 9-7 up on Robbie Capito. Winner of that will play Duong, and as I'm sure you been talking a lot this week about the Next Gen series. That's the new branding for the junior tournaments. Carl has made his way outsider in this match.
Yeah, the only thing I would say about Van Berkel is another German. Moritz Neuhausen is on the hill, and I was out in the arena, and I don't know if you've seen this, Michael, but himself on the hill, he just tidied it up with the 8 and 9, and it looks like he's going to get the victory.
Yeah, Neuhausen, who was Joshua Ferry Open, almost won the Hanoi Open, made his Mosconi Cup debut, and Neuhausen is the winner over Robbie Capito, 10-7, and he will play Duong Quoc Hoang this evening for a place in the semi-finals. So Van Berkel went with the push out, was given it back, and the reigning champion has done the rest.
The junior world of darts and how many good youngsters there is, and I thought he said a really good thing. He just said, listen, forget about Luke, he's a freak, he's unique, he's a one-off. Just do what you've got to do. Sometimes it takes players playing this with. If it's a bit of a role, which it is, you're trusting on the table, but just look at that.
Feared filler, getting off to a good start. Because when he does, we've seen it so often, it just almost becomes like a part of the match.
Yeah, Josh, you know, mid-20s, still these early racks in this match. He wants to keep Van Berkel in his chair. You can see how much he cues down the left eye, the balls. Timing as well, he just times the ball so well.
And with it comes a 2-0 lead. No change time record now. It's potted the winning 9-ball in the Mosconi on 3 occasions.
Yeah, Filler does things his own way as well. He's but Josh breaks with an open bridge, and I noticed on the first 9-ball, same again. A lot of players would kind of just drill it in, cue ball off 2 rail. He just kind of rolls it in.
Talking about the Winter Olympics being here in Sarajevo in 1984, like you could remember it. It was 13 years before he was born.
To be fair.
Yeah, I'm sensing that it was maybe like the bobsleigh track or something from those Winter Olympics. I thought you'd be right at home there, Carl. You're always sloping off. I actually do remember. Great to be here for the European Open and to witness a wonderful start to the match. Saw it out from there, and a couple of break and runs since. He's leading 3-0. Isn't out so far, not potted a ball yet. Oh, just for a moment there, it looked as though he might not.
The pocket.
Here we go. To drop it in, but you thought round about here, yeah, he's going to be fine.
Ball. Oh, yes, beautiful shot.
Okay, well, it's his rack now for sure.
That was delightful. Here's another look. That is more than equipped, Michael.
Yeah, it's come up very nicely, hasn't it?
Yeah, the good thing for Van Berkel is the fact that this is not his first game on this table. He played his buddy a couple of days ago.
Forward, so Filler's progress so far has been serene. Van Berkel has been winning most of his matches quite comfortably.
And kicking is improving. This is not going to get the job done at this level. Yeah, that's gone drastically wrong as well. Okay. Now, Pat.
Speaking of last year's results,
did, to be fair. Oh, nice. Very nice. Really good, actually. Well done. All of a sudden, it's 3-1. He's hooked. He's kicking at this ball. Gonna need some luck.
oh, well, for a moment there, we thought he might get the ultimate bit of luck. But make an unforced error. So let's see what Van Berkel's made of. He looks very comfortable out there. As you say, Carl, I think that is really...
He's a confident young man. The only thing that worries me about Van Berkel is his hair. It's the fringe.
50 now. It's okay for me. It's expected. And what's also expected now is Van Berkel. Felt he was one wrong move away from going 4-0 down.
Was the chance. Filler nearly fluked the 9, but he didn't, and it's going to go the way of the young Dutchman.
When we spoke about the importance of staying with Filler, not letting him get to that position where he's got a comfortable lead and can just disappear.
Oh, that is mighty unfortunate. It happens. It happens again. The way it gets kicked in, look, straight in off the 8. That is heartbreak. As he gets an angle on this red, he'll play the pink in the right. Yeah, same hole. It's all right. Relax, pal. It's good.
World Masters and the UK Open, and goes at it. The 3 years we were in Fulda, he lost in the quarters, he lost in the semis, then he lost in the last 2 years ago to winning a big tournament in his home country at the World Masters. Beaten Hill in the final by Federgors. Well, this is tough on Van Berkel about what was going to happen next. Joshua Filler seen it out from there, and a couple clear again at 4-2 12 months ago.
Yeah, Fulda was great, Michael. You know, the fans in Germany really come out. Just see pretty much around the table, but every seat around the main arena has been took, and there's a good few people. The locals have come out to watch the penultimate rounds of this event.
Tournament soon. He's number 8 in the world rankings at the moment. Now, you might think that enough over the last few years. That said, if he was to retire... Yeah, Tyler Steyer knocked him out quite early at the UK, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, I remember that now you said it. It was a great game. Great performance from the American.
Yeah, he didn't play Hanoi. I don't think he's ever played in that event, actually. And he does indeed get back to 3 clear. From 3-2, Oliver Sholnocki. That one is 6-4. Filler has made the one in the side, as he did off all of his previous breaks.
Yeah, great seeing the VTs from last year's tournament. And of course, we keep talking about Filler as defending champion, rightfully.
Tournaments for a while before that.
Trying to duck the cue ball, always going to be quite difficult. You know, so that's giving that great pathway to the main tour. You know, the fact that he's been mixing with the big boys.
In one of those junior events, you look across and see your idols playing just a few yards away. That's really going to make you feel at home.
No, maybe a little bit of inexperience there, trying to slide the cue ball down towards the purple. Yes, he is.
Who was the eventual runner-up. He'd beaten John Morrow along the way as part of his run. Oh, and how about this?
Yeah, cross bank was. Chance here to get back to 2 behind again with the break.
Yeah, and I know we keep saying it, but it is so important to stay with them. And of course, you've got to get the chances to do that. And when you do, you've got to play your shot.
Chops, though.
Oh, now this could be a really big moment in the match because he'd played a really good shot to get himself in there. And it will be very surprising if this isn't 6-2 in a minute or two from now.
A little bit disheartened out there. But again, I don't really know why. I think he's done okay. There's not much he could have done in the opening 3 racks.
Off the table. You've come away having got to the last 16 of a major event and you've got something to build on. And I think for 6-2, Joshua Filler looking good here. He was a little concerned, as you can see there. Needs to get going soon if he's to have a chance of pulling off an upset here. Filler very much in control now. And that.
And the match looked like it was going to go 5-3 with Mika to break.
He said Gorst will run out the rack from here, and then he didn't pot a single ball. He missed it. Back to just 1 behind now. It's 6-5. Ooh, oh, it's okay.
Yeah, look where the balls are.
When he missed the chance to build a good lead, but it feels to me like a lot of the time he's just come up against guys who have produced their very, very best against
them.
Get
away with silly little errors, so, you know, when you're playing the man.
Textbook break, textbook outcome from the break. 2 balls down off it, and he's run it out from there.
Cue ball is going close.
First time in the match in hand. It's a good opportunity to get one on the board here. If he doesn't take it, you sort of feel that could be that.
Yeah, both players have had a... Yeah, nothing crazy here. Just get back out in the centre. I did
say
the
match.
Nothing.
Now, how's this going to turn out?
Having a little nosy at that table. I've got a great view of their table and just broke off and scratched, so Shilnocki is at the table with ball in hand. Trying to pot it in the right centre. Close. And a scratch. So, listen, Philip has give enough chances in this match. It could be such a...
10th rack.
Right centre, so he's got quite a big area to land in. You just don't want to overdo this, but this is perfect for the side.
Expecting big things of him around that time, and it's just faded a bit over the last few years.
So the brown 7 felt like this might be the issue, just because it didn't go past the 9, but you can draw across the face of it.
Looks like job done now. Really needed this rack. He's done it this time, and he's still punching at 7-3. Mohammed 4.
Is he going to get a look at the blue 2? He is.
Sort of shot, though, that could tell us a lot about him. He's got to bury this from distance.
Yeah, it's funny when you're doing these matches how the balls can dictate a lot of the...
very free-flowing contest to watch as a result. Think back to Filler when he was only slightly older than his MVP. Won all his matches. One thing Van Berkel hasn't done so far in this match is have a break and run. So for the second time in the match, Mika Van Berkel has very interesting.
Good break again, and the 2 ball is coming up. He's going to get another look.
Isn't he? You picked up on it a few racks ago. The head was starting to drop just a little bit, and he was getting a bit down on himself, but looks like he fancies it a good deal more now.
He'll learn a lot from it. He'll learn, don't be giving up. And listen, he's very much back in this game. He's got to, probably should do, because if you go rail first. Yeah, the 6 ball has gone off the break, so we go from 5 to 7. If you're just tuning in for the first
when you tell people
time,
who've never seen it, but then you watch it in practice and it all makes sense.
Yep, bye-bye purple.
Consecutive break and runs from the young man, and look at the pace he's playing as challenge well. As it goes on. He was 7-2 behind, but he's won 3 in a row now and only trails.
Gonna get another look. He's not the issue here. It's controlling that cue ball. He's got a couple of balls to avoid. The pink, and he's going forward, so I think he's bumping in. Oh no, yeah, he's gone that way into the green. That's fine.
They go out on the big stage and they make silly errors and and he's got a chance here for 3 breaking runs in a row.
Yeah, 7-3 down. He made a glaring error, didn't he? You can't come too far past it. He's feeling good, so he's taking this. Knock it in. You're 1 behind. Oh, he's got in the middle. He's feeling good.
So Filler was in a commanding position. He was 7-2 in front ever since. And now Van Berkel is only 1 behind. What a story developing here in a match where he was 7-2 down.
Yeah, that was a little thinner. That's why we didn't see the split of the balls. Purple. Just watch the balls here. See how they all just come to sort of rest and bumping into each other. There was no real power there. Seeing a jump shot. That's what he's tried. How's the pace? It looks a bit pacey. Yeah, he's tried to play his chair a while though. Doesn't make this any easier. Unless your name's Joshua Filler and you smooth it in the middle of the hole. Missed the trick there. He knows he did. Key shot coming up here. May go in the middle actually. Yeah, he has gone in the middle. Oh, Joshua Filler! He's human.
He played that shot, I was thinking, this is the first time he's really been tested. Nobody's taken more than 4 racks off him all week. Here he is now in a...
Yeah, I'll tell you something else and all. Filler overlooked the safety. I know it's an attacking game, but he rails with side. Well, he's
queuing. You may find out soon.
Mark, your memory is better than mine. Has Filler had a timeout yet in the match? If Filler will get himself out of here for a few minutes. Just regroup.
There, to give Filler a chance to reassert himself in the match. Pocket. And the outcome of it all is that the Dutch teenager...
Watch out, 8 ball.
It's the first time Van Berkel has been level since the start of the match.
Really, you want to be getting near to the red. You can drag it in, that's even better. Wow. Bumping into it. Going to be straight on this pink. That. Pinched a bit and left angle.
Story of the tournament so far. But Filler, who's never been behind in this match, has a chance to regain.
Well, where's the cue ball in the 6 though? We don't know what shot he's got left here yet. We can't see. Yeah, up towards the top rail. Now it's near the rail and ooh, close. Good effort. Well, oh, he's completely mishit this. He's like pulled out the shot and everything. He's kind of faltering.
Seems to have lost a lot of it for the time being.
At all. Watch outside pocket. Oh, beautiful. Wow, got a lot out of that. Yeah, you heard the sigh or the tut.
And he put himself under additional pressure there. Wasn't
into the side, it's close. Joshua Filler with time, he banks it.
And follows it with the 9, and so Van Berkel has still not... but he's missed the 1 in the side for the first time. Break. But anyway, it's certainly been a rare occurrence. He's come up dry.
Yeah, this goes in the side. 2 rails with the cue ball behind the pink 4. Got an angle, he's got to come down left side of the table here. He's in a good spot. Swinging it round. How's the pace? No. No. Did he flick the pink? I think.
Let's find out.
He must have done. Oh,
yeah.
My word.
And he knew straight away.
A little unfortunate to find the hole, and Phil's got a kick on now. Enough's enough. Enough messing about. Apart from Hanoi Open, of course. He's never been.
Yeah. He wasn't much older than Van Berkel is now when he won the 2 biggest titles in the game within a few months of each other.
Wants an angle. Yeah, got a lot of that. Well hit. Now, this has been a bit of a scary one.
Of that with filler, but from 7-all he's won 2 in a row, and somehow he's found his way. Still needs 1 more. This time he has made the 1. Oh, and just for a moment there, thought maybe he was going to finish with
the 9 ball here. Gets kicked, and just off the brown 7, a little thinner, it would have vanished. Now, what shot?
Push out.
That's totally legal on the... Not really sure. Jeremy Jones might advise us a little better. Trying to run the cue ball back where it is in that area. Looks a little pacey. And it is.
Chance for Roy though. Sufi 9-4 up in that one.
Well, Sufi actually potted the ball, Michael. He's still at the table.
Oh, went in the top corner then, did it?
Main over there, and Van Berkel kicking at the blue too. Got distance. He's got the hook. Wow. How'd you like that?
Out here on the main table and stood up to the challenge of filler.
Oh.
And the story may not be over yet. What a chance to get back to 1 behind of his European Open adventure.
They're a really tricky 9 ball. Still in the match. Trails 9-5 over there. Now, which side is he coming? He's coming down the left. Yeah, this is good enough. Van Berkel really start to feel it. And this is what we love about the sport.
From 7-all, he lost 2 in a row. But Van Berkel got ball in hand in the 17th.
Oh, cue ball was gonna go towards left centre there, so the bump has helped. And watch the cue ball here, it gets bumped. It didn't get bumped rather, but I'm not saying it was gonna go in, but anyway, it's not. Just trying to hold the line here because he's got to go forward and come down for the... This needs to keep going. He wants an angle here. Okay. Look, about 4 inches as well. Lovely.
Yeah, and for all those reasons...
You there, actually. But he might draw back off the rail.
Oh, he's got a pot at first. And he hasn't. Oh. And that could be the end of that. In this match from 7-2 down, Carl.
Yeah, I feel like he was down on the shot. He wasn't 100% made his mind up, but he fancied potting it, so he stayed down. I've done it millions of times. Every pool player around the world has done it. I think he should have pinched it back off the left rail. He's missed a big trick, but where's this going to finish?
Here's that 6-ball again.
I think he could have just drawn back off the rail above middle and left a longer 7.
Achieved so much and shown so much composure and confidence in battling back in a match where he looked like he was heading for a heavy defeat. And now all he's going to be thinking about probably is that 6 ball. But give it a few days or maybe a week or two and the fog will clear and he'll have a lot to be pleased about. You suspect we'll see Mika Van Berkel playing big names on the main table many times in the years to come. But on this occasion, it hasn't quite happened for him. He's given Joshua Filler the closest match he's had in the European Open, either this year or last. But in the end, it's Filler who gets through. And in just the 5th staging of the European Open, Filler is through to the quarter.